What's happening, everyone? SconzE here with Danganronpa. We found a photo with everyone in the class in it, except for us. So now we gotta see what's going on with that. Why were we excluded from the picture? And does everyone actually know each other after all? And they were lying to me? Well, we gotta find out. Alright, where on the map is everyone? Dining hall, perfect. We can go to Hina first. Hina! So, you know everyone? Is this where you've been hiding? Listen, I was hoping to talk to you. Makoto! Sorry, gotta go. What? She ran off so fast, I didn't even have time to ask her to stop. Hina, why? Why won't you talk to me? I'm supposed to be popular. Alright. Where's the next spot? Anyone around here? Alright, here we go. The archive. Banged my head a couple times on some of the poles. Alright, hopefully Byakuya doesn't, like, stray away. Byakuya! Oh, Byakuya! Listen, do you think we could talk? Byakuya? I have nothing to talk to you about. Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Hey, Byakuya, wait. Fuck this. Everyone's just gonna be doing this shit. What a waste of time. I already know the outcome. No one's gonna talk to us. Alright, where to? Where's the next person on the list? Not here. Someone's in here. It's Hiro. Hey, Hiro. Makoto! What's going on with you? Every time I see you, you freak out like that. No, sorry, but I'm in a big hurry. Bro, like, just have a conversation. I think, was someone in... You know, let me just check the map before we waste time. I think in here, right? Yeah. I think Kyoko's in here, if I remember correctly. Or maybe it's Toko. I decided to visit the biolab one more time. The first thing I saw when I got there was her, passed out again. I guess it was Toko. And it's just her. Toko, are you okay? No, she's not dead, is she? It's cold. It's super cold. It's so cold I think I might catch a cold. If you keep taking naps in places like this, I'm sure you will. What? I was asleep? I must have fainted again. I bet you were standing there staring at me, getting all excited, weren't you? No, I wasn't.
Have you reached
Oh, then
that
what?
certain
I'm
age?
bothered. Straight up horny. Okay, so why'd you pass out? I don't know. Last thing I remember was me waking up just now. What'd you do to Miss Morose? Oh, that's right. Your memory stops and starts each time you switch. Bingo bazinga! We share some basic knowledge, but our memories are very much separate. And don't say it like it's a bad thing. It's a blessing as far as I'm concerned. Even if she forgets something, I totally remember. So it's like double the memory. No, it's more like half. Just that Jack's memory's been added. What I want to know right now is, where's my little darling? Tell me now, or I slit your throat. I don't know. I'm sure Byakuya is around here doing his own investigating.
Yes.
By himself? I assume so.
I'm on
I knew it. I totally knew it. I'm a total pro when it comes to all things master. Anyway, I gotta hurry. I can't even imagine how lonely you must be right now. Alright, well, Genocide Jack shot off, and I totally forgot to ask her about the picture. Well, there's no point in asking her anyway. Besides, I have more important things to do right now. Why did Toko faint? There's gotta be some reason for it. I don't know, maybe the body's sticking out right there. Fridge, it's open. I'm sure they were all shut tight last time I was here. That must be why she passed out.
Right.
And there she is. She faints so easily. Kyoko, it's getting late, isn't it? Are you okay?
Indeed.
Sorry if I made you worry. No, you don't have to apologize. But listen, about this room. Oh yeah,
Seems
it's a morgue. Yeah,
I knew it.
I suspected as much. And Toko must have looked inside the fridge, seen what was in there, and, well, there you have it. You knew she
Indeed.
fainted? I was on my way here when Genocide Jack came running past me. I assumed she must have sneezed, but once I got inside, the real reason became clear. I imagined she came here to investigate, and when she opened the slot there, that's when she saw the body inside and dropped like a bag of rocks. Why's everything gotta be so difficult with her? Anyway, we should close it up. Don't want to leave it hanging open like that. Yeah, good idea. Give me a hand with this. Kyoko approached the fridge, hands outstretched. Suddenly she stopped. What's wrong? Maybe we should wait a second before closing it. Huh? How come? Because Mukuro's body is in here. Mukuro's corpse? Mukuro's body is inside the fridge? Just like every other time, the mastermind probably brought it up here while we were in the class trial. The mastermind did it? Because they assumed we wouldn't be doing the class trial over again, I guess. You may be right. Either way, now I can finally get a good look at the body. Oh, that's right, Kyoko didn't get a chance to check out the body during the last investigation. I need to do my own examination of the corpse as soon as possible. I'm going to find a clue this time, and I'm going to grab the mastermind by the tail. Okay, so what should I do? Why don't you just wait over there? No, I'll let you know as soon as I'm finished. Just wait over there, that's it? Okay, I mean... Should I talk to her again, or... I should ask Kyoko about that group photo. After all, she's in it too. Don't let me interrupt your investigation, but I wanted to talk to you about something. What is it? It's about the announcement Monokuma made earlier. You mean the one about a hint or something? I didn't take him up on that offer. Huh? Why not? The only reason he'd give us a hint at this point would be to confuse us, to cloud our judgment. I can solve this mystery on my own, without whatever hints he may have to offer. That's a good point. Wish I could go back and do the same thing. What's done is done, I guess. Standing here looking at her, I don't think she's hiding anything from me. Is she right? Did the mastermind forge that picture as a trap to confuse us? That's gotta be it. There's no other explanation. It's a fridge meant for storing dead bodies. Can't do it. I can't look inside. Should I leave? If I can't leave with the way things are right now, then, like, do I just talk to her again, or... We already did... I did this. Yeah, what? It's the same dialogue. So what am I doing? I've already looked through that. Okay, the tarp. You know, I think I've seen tarp like this somewhere before. Yeah, we've been through this. I mean, we didn't do this whole thing before. But he should have done it before, because we looked at it. That's the tarp that was used to help camouflage the murder in the garden. At some point, someone got it from the biolab and took it over here. Oh, there's that. Should I check the other fridges? Nothing new. Oh, well, she said something. There's 9 in all. 9 lights. Update. Okay, Makoto, I'm done. Already? Jeez, that was fast. Anyone could do good work if they go slow. In that spirit, I'll make my report brief. So, did you find anything? I paid careful attention to the words and the traces of blood, and it seems highly likely that the stomach wound and blow to the back of the head were inflicted after death. Really? The burnt tissue made things a little difficult, but I'm completely confident in my findings. So it means neither of those things were the fatal injury, right? What was the fatal injury? Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which completely went through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object, about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered in other wounds, but these were at least several days old. The other option is those other wounds, but the file said they were old. Right? Where does it say they were old?
Because...
All the Monokuma file says is that they were inflicted at least several days ago. I guess I don't see the difference. Well, the difference is immense, considering the impression they give. You see, to be equating several days old with simply old, but that doesn't quite follow logically. Old wounds, it makes it sound like they've been there forever, like they're not related to the murder. Are you saying they are? But we all got the Monokuma file right after she was killed, right? So if the wounds were at least a few days old, there's no way they could have had anything to do with it.
Then,
what if Mukuro herself wasn't killed within the last few days?
at the very least...
Certainly you can allow it as one of the many possibilities, can't you? One of many? Detective doesn't have supernatural powers. There's no way to predict the answer from the beginning. Instead, the ideal detective begins by imagining as many possible scenarios as they can.
In other words...
They envision the possibilities without prejudice, without bias, using only their logic and common sense. Then, as they investigate, they test what they find against each other, against other possibilities. I don't know, whatever she said. Of course, me telling you this doesn't mean you'll be any good at detective work, but beyond using that to solve this particular mystery, you should keep it in mind for the future. Kyoko's accountant adds the truth bullets.
Hey.
So, if there's anything else you'd like to know about the condition of the body, now's the time. Come to think of it, there was one thing. Earlier when I was looking at Mukuro's profile, it listed her height and weight. 5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds, vitals were 31, 22, 32. Did I get all that right? You remembered all that? They're indeed consistent with the corp. So then...
Indeed.
And don't forget about the Fenrir tattoo. There's absolutely no mistake.
Indeed.
Fenrir. Did I say Fenrir? Our victim in this case, without a doubt, Mukuro Ikasaba. Mukuro Ikasaba's profile. Yay! Is that all you wanted to ask? Yeah, I think so. Then it looks like we have no further business with Mukuro's body. Let's get going. It's kind of chilly in here. Oh wait, are we not going to put the body back? Don't you think it's kind of sad leaving it out like this? Sad. Did you forget? She was our enemy once. A part of the ultimate despair. But she still got killed. She's still a victim. Have you ever heard of the phrase, you reap what you sow? Well, yeah, but still. You really are naive, you know that? It's really quite appalling. But she could have abandoned me, but she decided to help me instead. So for someone like that, what does it mean to be naive?
So then...
I think we've done all we can do here. Back to our separate investigations, yes? Ah, hold on, I still have one more thing to do. Something I need to, talk to Kyoko about. I need to ask her about the pocketbook I found in her locker. If I don't do it now... Kyoko, wait, don't go! Hey Kyoko, I did have one last thing. I know I shouldn't, but I feel like I have to ask. Go ahead then, out with it. Have you really not seen your dad even once since you got here?
So...
What do you mean? Well, you know all those lockers on the second floor of the dorms? I do, yes. But to get into any of those lockers, you need the handbook of whoever the locker belongs to. Actually, I managed to get them open using that emergency handbook.
I see.
The one you found in the headmaster's hidden room. So, did you find anything worthwhile in the lockers? I found a pocketbook, and after looking through it, I think it must be your pocketbook.
Why is that?
What makes you say that? Like I said, only the locker's owner should be able to get into it, right? I can't imagine those lockers belong to any of us. After all, we've only got access to that area just recently. What I'm saying is, there's no way I could have had access to any of those lockers. And if I did have a pocketbook, why would I bother putting it in a locker? Everything you just said makes perfect sense. But there was something written inside. It was about the headmaster, about your father.
If that's true...
Could that mean... Oh, she's doing like the crazy look again. That video is real too? Video? Makoto, I think everything is finally starting to fit together to reveal a cohesive picture. Although I'm afraid that picture might be worse than anything we could have imagined. What are you talking about? I need to go investigate those lockers right now. I need to confirm what you just said with my own two eyes. Dude, every time we talk to Kyoko, I mean, Kyoko's great. I love Kyoko. But, oh my gosh, it just goes on and on and on and on. And like, it's very long, and I'm like, I just want to like move on to like another part. Like when you talk to other people, it's like, you know, you talk for a little bit and then we move on. But it's like, when Kyoko is involved, it's like half the episode is just like the one conversation. Oh, let me give you the headmaster's handbook. That way you can... That won't be necessary. If I'm right about this, I shouldn't have any problem opening the locker with my own handbook. After all, it would seem that it's my locker. Your locker. If you watch this, it'll all make sense. A DVD, and it says Class 78 Urgent Interviews. I found it in that hidden room after you left. I don't have time to explain exactly what I think it means, so just watch it and see for yourself. If you think you'll realize exactly what it means, you'll understand why you found my pocketbook in a place none of us ever seen before. It doesn't make sense right now, but I guess that means there's some important clue in the DVD. I just want to finish up this investigation and move to the final trial. Please! I just want to finish this game and play another game on the champ. Oh, and now it's my turn. Do you have a second to listen to me ramble? I mean, all we've been doing is rambling, I feel like. So as it turns out, there's arrangements I made. It didn't stick. What I mean is, I'm less and less sure of everything, even my own feelings. You're talking about your dad, right? I can never find the answers to questions I wanted to ask for the rest of my life. And all because of the mastermind. But there's one thing I am sure of. When it comes to the mastermind, there's no room in my heart for forgiveness. I swore to destroy the mastermind. This is just one more reason to follow through on that. But, you know, what if the mastermind has a sad Disney backstory like every villain in like everything now? You know, then can we learn to forgive? Dude, if we can't forgive others, how can we expect to be forgiven ourselves? Wise words from the main man, Jesus. Read up, y'all. Change your lives. The determination to defeat the mastermind. Strange, to be confronted with his death and suddenly feel this way. I couldn't care less if my father had found happiness.
Why?
So why is it? Why does it bother me so much to know how he suffered? It's ridiculous. There's just no understanding it, I guess. She let out a small laugh as she said it, but her smile was filled with sorrow. So, that's it for my rambling. There's still so much to do before I consider my task complete. Yeah, you're right. But keep this in mind. There's only ever one absolute truth. Whether that truth serves justice or suffering, whether it's the greatest truth or the worst. What do you mean? Even if the truth you uncover is filled with hopelessness, you still can't give up hope. Absolutely not, because all I can do is keep moving forward. That's pretty much all I'm good at, you know? Indeed. Sorry if that was strange.
So then.
Anyway, I need to get going. I'll see you at the class trial. Leaving behind that final farewell, Kyoko was gone. I better get going myself. I got that DVD from Kyoko. I should head to the AV room to check it out. Kyoko said something about hopeless truth. But no matter what happens, I won't lose hope. Even if it's the worst truth in the world, I can't afford to lose. Alright. What the fuck? We gotta go to the AV room, right? To watch the video. Alright. 3rd floor, 2nd floor, 1st floor. Go here. Nurse's office, AV room is here. Let's pop that video in. This should be able to play DVDs just fine. Well then, I'd better take a look. Took the DVD Kyoko gave me and put it in the player. Said that it was playing, but nothing appeared on screen. I stared into the black of the monitor. It must have only been a few seconds, but to me it felt like an eternity. And then all of a sudden, an image appeared. Oh! Sayaka! My crush! It took me by total surprise. I hadn't seen Sayaka in who knows how long.
Okay,
and there
then.
she was!
Are you ready to begin?
The voice I heard was the man positioned on one of the side of the screen. It was the voice of a middle-aged
I do
man.
apologize, but I hope you don't mind if I record our conversation.
Oh, wait. Who does the voice for him? Because it sounds so familiar.
I'm a little slow, you know. I never really got the hang of taking notes while having a conversation.
Sounded like he was trying to make a joke, but Sayaka's tense face didn't move a single
So
millimeter.
this video is meant to serve as a kind of contract substitute. It's not that I don't trust you guys. It's more like insurance. So please don't worry too much.
Sounds like someone from Bleach. The dub, at least.
Now then, let me get straight to the point. There is a chance that you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
You want me to accept that? Sayaka was obviously at a total loss. It made total sense. Who would agree to spending the rest of your life in the school? Except... What?
Thank you. And I'm
I felt like
sorry about all
Beetlejuice.
this.
I, little Lydia Dietz, am of sound mind. Yes, I love this man of mine. I want to marry Beetlejuice. Thank you, and I'm sorry about all this.
I can promise you that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, I give you my word.
As if on cue, that's where the video cut out. There's a lot I hadn't understood up till now. Only this. Simply couldn't comprehend what I'd heard. But because I know how much Sayaka wanted to get out of here, I know how much she wanted to escape and pursue her dreams with her friends again. She wanted that so bad, she tried to frame me for murder, so why? Why would she say yes to living here for the rest of her life? As I sat there thinking about it, I noticed a sudden light. On the monitor, the video that I thought was finished flashed back on screen. My eyes darted back to the screen. And if I was confused before, what I saw next pushed me right over the edge. Huh? What I saw was... me! Impossibly, undeniably me. Maybe it's... the chameleon!
So, Makoto, Before we begin, I should let you know that I'll be recording our conversation.
Yes.
Yes. Why'd he say it like that? Me and the headmaster were looking at each other. He and I were having what seemed like a fairly normal conversation. But I, in the here and now, had absolutely no memory of it. I had no memory of even meeting the headmaster, much less sitting down to talk to him like this.
Shall we get straight to the point? Makoto, there's a chance you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
Yes.
This can't be real. I
I'm
said
sorry
yes?
I'm putting you through all this,
Well, I mean, we don't have much of a choice, do we?
but I promise that as long as you're in this school, I will do everything I can to protect you. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, that's the very least I can do for you.
Once again, the video cut out. From there, the video repeated the same scene again and again with the others. Byakuya. Toko. Hina. I like how it's everyone. It's just like they're just default like standing still poses. They also it would have been cool if they made unique ones for this, but yeah, it's whatever. They all said that they agreed to live in the school forever, and then Kyoko. Her interview with him had been recorded just as clearly. Without a doubt, she had met him. She sat down with the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, her father. When he asked her the question, she answered the same as everyone else. She accepted a life within the school. Just as Kyoko's interview was wrapping up, the monitor suddenly went black. Huh? It was just a monitor. The DVD player itself had apparently turned off, which of course meant that the DVD wasn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened?
What?
Oopsie, looks like it broke. Out of service. Oh, Monokuma, you ass. What? It just so happened to break just now?
Bad.
Now then, when doesn't matter. Failure can strike anywhere, anytime. That's what failure is, right? Little jerk. Failure my ass. You cut the power on purpose. Well, whatever. Even if I watch the whole thing, it'd just be more of the same. They asked them the question, they all say yes. Couldn't help myself. I let out a huge exasperated sigh, but as I did, I remembered something.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I had no strange feeling of separation within
It would
myself, a
seem-
disconnect. Thinking back on it now, flashback, talking about memory. Convenient outcome, something that seemed to obviously work in favor of the mastermind. So does that mean I've lost my memory too? What about the others? What have we all forgotten? Or... Interview DVD. Ding dong bing bong. Oh, is it finally time for the trial? Please, let us be done.
Anything
Let
that
us be
has
done
a
and move
start,
on.
There has to be an end. And if the end comes, then that means it's time for a fresh start. There is no night that doesn't have a dawn. Although that dawn is totally pitch black, there is no storm that won't eventually end. Of course, then that leads to drought. But as I said, every end is the promise of a new beginning. Which is why I'm sure we'll get to meet again. Because the end is only the beginning. Anyway,
Yeah. Let's get on to the trial.
Started. The beginning of the end of the class trial. Everyone gather once again at you know where.
Finally, it's about to begin again. The class trial is going to start. We can move on. The last time all our lives will be on the line. The last time hope and despair are on the line. I don't have a choice. I have to do this. Okay then, this is the end. Here we go. Alright guys, we're gonna stop here. And the next episode we finally begin the next trial. I'm so happy. We're at the end. We're gonna be moving on from this game. It's been going on so long. I love Danganronpa. One of my all-time favorites. However, with the combination of just me have already played this, and it's like I want to play something else on the channel as well. I'm like, I want to get through this because it's gone on so long, but we have to do it. We have to beat the game, you know, because there's a lot of games that I've played where I didn't beat on the channel. I would just be like, all right, moving on to something else, either because I didn't care anymore or the game was bad, whatever different reasons, or I'm bored. But we got to beat Danganronpa, because when Danganronpa 2x2 comes out, I want to play it on the channel, so I feel like it's good if we play the first Danganronpa, you know, the first one, just to, you know, get ready for 2x2. And also, we've came this far too. Like it'd be stupid to just, you know, quit now while we've made so much progress and gotten to this point. But all right, peace out, farewell. I'll catch you guys at the final class trial. Bye bye.